Welcome back.
Hi.
Welcome back to the Figuring Out podcast. It is episode 11.
Oh my god, 11
That
already?
is episode once. Wait, what's 11
I think it's
in
once.
Spanish? Once?
Yeah, in Spanish it's like
I thought that was the French pronunciation of it.
once, doce. No, oh my god, what is it? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, diez, once, doce.
Once, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Once. It's in both languages. So French
I'm impressed
and...
with my counting abilities to 10. I mean, I know we all learned that in like 2nd grade, but I got it.
Like, we're still fresh in it. Sometimes I'll literally count instead of English in Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just like if I'm counting things at the grocery store or just like whatever.
Sometimes
like,
English gets boring.
Yeah, and like sometimes I'll count in French.
I don't know how to count in French.
I'll teach you.
Oh my god, yes.
So guys, if you haven't noticed already, the voices are a little bit different.
Yeah, Dom and I don't sound very similar.
One voice in particular. Dominique isn't here. She's in Florida. She's at Disneyland, hanging out with Mickey.
That hoe, I love it. I wish.
She's just like living her life, hanging out with Mickey, riding some roller coasters. But instead, we have Melissa back on the podcast.
It me.
So today, Dana and Melissa are serving some shit at you.
Word.
So Melissa, every podcast we start off, oops, I just spilled my drink a little bit.
Part 2. Because you did it earlier.
I completely kicked over a full glass of, what is it, raspberry tea.
It's so good, though.
It is so
This
good.
is a great tea.
But now I just tipped it over and spilled a little bit again.
A couple of drops, but we're good.
But every week we start the episode with asking, how you doing? How's your week been?
Oh my gosh.
What's new?
A play-by-play I'm about to give you.
Okay, go for it. I love a play-by-play. Story time.
Nah, I won't do a whole play-by-play. But play-by-play. But my weekend was really good.
Yeah.
Yesterday I saw Hot Mulligan and Microwave in New York City, and I had a fucking blast. I got a little drunk.
Ooh.
Yeah, since, I'm legal.
Frisky.
I could do it. And then today, me and you had the greatest day.
Oh my god.
We had such a good day.
We had such a good day. Today is Sunday, December 2nd.
Mm-hmm.
And this is going up tomorrow on Monday.
Okay.
But today we did a phenomenal photo shoot.
I have tingles just thinking about it, like goosebumps.
Every time that we do a photo shoot, it just gets better and better.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the proper way. Like, things are going good.
Yes, we're learning. We're figuring out our style together.
Exactly. We're figuring it out. But we did a beautiful, like, flower shoot with this chair that I found on the side of the road that it was fate to be mine.
It's such a good color, too. It works
is.
so
It's
well
this,
with
like,
you.
Dusty pink, but also, like,
a little salmon
beige couch. Yeah, it's like a salmon color.
Mm-hmm.
And this armchair was on the side of the road for a week. I drove past it every single day. And I was just like,
no one picked it up. It's a good chair. It's in great condition. There's like one tiny little tear, but we rocked that little tear.
We did. We should have some flowers in that ish. Not an issue.
Exactly.
But if you guys want to see those pictures, you can find it on Instagram. And we'll shout that out at the end of the podcast probably. But
okay.
Check it out on our Instagram. It'll be in the link in the bio. I don't fucking know.
You want to give your Instagram handle?
My Instagram is at DanaRenee __. DANA.
Remember, 2 underscores.
Yeah. DANARENEE __. Because someone has Dana Renee and it's not being used. What's yours?
It's one of those egg accounts.
Literally. Like, there's no posts on it. It's a private account.
That's so stupid. My Instagram, I have like 3, but I'll give you the important one. Because I'm lame and I still have a Finsta.
Hey, man. I've never had a Finsta. That's why I have Snapchat.
My Finsta is insane. Alright, but my Instagram you can find me at is Melissa Adams. But there's a typo.
We love a typo.
Oh, it's because S and A are so close together on the keyboard. It was just a slip.
Yeah.
And it worked out.
Yeah.
It's MELISSADAMS. Yes, 3 S's.
Ooh, so it's Melissa Adams.
Yes.
Love that.
But my name,
yeah.
There's 2 A's and 2 S's next to me.
Yeah. Sometimes I, like, want to call you Melissa. Like, I feel like...
You can.
Yeah, I will.
I get called Melissa so much.
I feel like it fits you.
I get it by adults, mostly. Like,
really?
All my teachers in elementary school, middle school, and high school, almost every single one called me Melissa. And then, like, bosses will call me Melissa, too. It's kind of usually people in authority, which is kind of weird, but most people call me Melissa.
I am
like,
your
adults.
boss.
You are. But my family usually calls me Liz, which is also my Twitter name.
True.
But, I feel like that suits me, too, really well.
Yeah. Sometimes, if I talk to Ed, my boyfriend, about you, I'll reference you as, like, Liz or Lissa. But, like, I feel like Lissa doesn't fit you, but Melissa, like, definitely fits you.
Lissa was my nickname with, like, all of my family when I was, like, real younger.
Yeah, because it's, like, a cute girl name.
Yeah, like, when you're, like, a 6-year-old kid.
And then, like, Liz is, like, a teenage young adult name. And then, like, whatever you fall into, which I think is going to be Melissa.
It's kind of always been Melissa, but we can turn it into Melissa. We can drop that A. Who needs that extra A?
Fuck that A.
Exactly.
Now, let's get a little bit on topic.
Wait. What was your day?
Oh!
We just talked about my day.
Oh my god, thank you. My week was pretty good. My day was spent with you, so it was just the photo shoot.
Yeah.
But my week was pretty good. Last night, I hung out with Ed, and we had a great time.
Pure boy.
We went to Goodwill, and I found this lovely turtleneck sweater that I wore in the photo shoot, and that I'm currently wearing. So if you want to peep it,
you look at
one of ours. If you want to peep it, find it on Insta. But no, it was super fun, and we went to, like, Goodwill, we went to Barnes & Noble, I got Dominique.
Wait, you went to Barnes & Noble's yesterday?
Yes!
No, not yesterday, I went on Friday.
Oh, okay. Well.
Okay.
But, like, we went to Barnes & Noble, he got a couple books that he wanted. Fucking weirdo. And he got a book for his dad for Christmas, and then I was gonna get this book for Dominique, but then I found something even better. And I'm not gonna say it because she's obviously gonna listen to this.
Yeah.
So
that's true. I was about to ask you what.
Yeah.
Like,
well, you already know what it is. Well, actually,
right, I do know what it is. Okay.
It's actually one of her birthday gifts, but
because her birthday and Christmas
are basically the same thing. It's like a week apart.
Her parents, like, could have chose a better time to fuck.
Honestly?
You did not plan that out, because any birthday near holiday is just a handful.
She wasn't planning
just
out.
A headache. A headache. Alright, Melissa.
But, no, it was great. Everything's great. I can't wait to wrap her present. I can't wait to give it to her. I'm super excited.
She's going to love it.
She's going to love all of her presents. I know it.
She's going to squeal. Maybe even cry.
Yeah, I think when she opens one specific present, she, like, might get a little teary and be like, oh my god, what? You did this? Okay, let's get on track.
Yes, sorry.
Okay, so this week, me and Melissa decided that we are going to do some icebreaker questions.
Yeah. And
we're just going to, again, pick from a hat. And, like, we have a bunch of really great ones in here. We have way too many.
This is a good idea, too, because, like, the last time I was on the podcast, it was both me and you and Dominique. So now, because it's, like, just me and you, we have the icebreaker for, like, the audience to get to know me, too.
Exactly.
It works out.
Melissa's going to be a frequent flyer in this podcast.
Hey.
Because me and Dominique love her so much. And if Dominique is out for the week, or if I'm out for the week, they can go and record, and everything will be peachy keen, because we'll have an episode for you every single week. And I'm not giving that up.
Nope.
Okay,
consistency is key.
Exactly. So what we're gonna do is we have a bunch of random questions in here. Most were found on, like, a website that gave.
There's a lot in here.
Ideas. So we're just gonna ask the question to the other person, and then talk about it.
Yeah.
Simple as that. Baby
Sounds
girl.
like a great idea.
We
have so many. Ugh, okay. I gotta really shake it up.
Actually, wait. Let me go and I ask you a question.
Oh, okay.
I'll ask you the question first.
Oh, there's some good ones in here.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Let's see. What was your first concert like?
Oh, my first concert was Big Time Rush.
Shut up!
It was.
Oh my god, tell me.
I have two sisters, and my dad, my parents are divorced, so I don't really get to see my dad, but for one of the times I got to see him, he took us to Hershey Park, and he knew that, like, I loved Big Time Rush. Yeah. I was such a fan.
Oh my god.
I had I have such phases of which boy I liked better. Like, when I first started, I was a Kendall fan. I was like, oh, he's my dream. But then I was like, ew, his eyebrows are big, which I totally at the age didn't appreciate how good eyebrows were.
Oh, well, it wasn't in.
It wasn't in. It was the thin eyebrows. I mean, I've always had these caterpillars, so, like...
Oh, of course. I agree.
So I kind of, I guess maybe it was, like,
I relate to you.
I relate to you, but then I was like, I don't really like him. Then I went to James, because James was, like, the pretty boy, so it made sense for you to have a crush on him. And then it was Logan, because he was smart, and I thought that was sexy. But then I landed on my final one is Carlos. I am in love with Carlos to this day. He is my favorite.
Ooh, yeah. Mine was always tied between Carlos and Kendall. Mm-hmm. Like, they're so good. They are, and they're just, like, sweet, funny boys.
It was such a good show.
And the main reason why I like Carlos was so much is because he had such a funny personality.
Yeah, he seemed like he'd be a great time.
Yeah, and, like, you could tell that deep down he, like, genuinely cared. He just didn't know how to, like, show it, because he was just, like, kind of stupid.
Yeah, but... So that was my first concert. I went to Hershey Park with my two sisters and my dad. But, so we were all jumping around and screaming.
Okay.
We had nosebleed seats at Hershey Park in the stands.
Yeah.
And I didn't care. I was still having a blast jumping over. I almost fell over the seat in front of me because I was so rowdy.
How old were you?
I don't even remember how old I was. Maybe, when did they come out? They were big in middle school, right? So maybe I was, 10?
Yeah. Middle school, late elementary, probably.
Yeah, probably around there. But then my dad wanted to leave early. Mm-hmm. So we left during before the encore went on, and they played my favorite song, and I was crying. I actually could you hear it on the way out? And I was so angry at my dad. I was crying because I was singing it was my favorite song. I forget which one it was. Which one was it? Oh my god, probably their first one. That was
yeah,
the standard. Yeah. Of course,
the title song.
But honestly, towards the end of Big Time Rush, they had some serious bops. They kind of stepped their game up.
I didn't know that Big Time Rush was an actual band until after
the TV show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was just a TV show, and then I realized that they were actually profiting off of it, doing a whole band thing, and I was like, what the fuck?
What are they up to now? That's what I want to know.
I think they're all doing separate music projects.
Oh, okay.
I know Carlos is married to the girl from Spy Kids.
Alexa Vega.
Yes.
That was just my childhood.
They had a baby recently.
Really?
I think so. Within the last year.
Interesting.
I know.
All right. Well, I hope they're up to great things.
I hope so too. I hope the best for everyone in Big Time Rush.
Oh my god, the best. They need to thrive. I hope they're thriving.
Yes, everyone.
All right, so my question for you, let me dig around here. What's a weird fact that you know?
Oh god. Oh, that's so broad.
I know, I just instantly thought of something too, and I was like, oh my god.
A weird fact that I know. Man, I don't know. I feel like I know nothing.
I know what you mean, because when you're on the spot, everything is running through your mind, and you're just I don't know
I don't know a fact.
I know a fact.
Oh, go for it.
So, do you know, I don't know if anyone knows this, but there was a banana plague in the 1950s, so the bananas we eat now are just genetically modified versions of the bananas we had in the 1950s because of the plague that wiped out the entire species of bananas.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Damn.
If you want to know more information,
research the banana plague.
Right. I mean, I can give you the whole history of it, but I don't want to put that much time into it, It would take up a lot of time. The Gross Michael bananas and then the Cavendish bananas. The Cavendish bananas are bananas we have now. The Gross Michael are the one that
don't exist anymore?
Yeah.
Do they actually not exist anymore? Or are there very rare strains?
There might be. I actually don't know. I just know them they had to there was I think Panama was where the bananas grew, and then there was a plague that wiped out all of them, so they had to bring them they had to introduce the different species. All of I'm pretty sure it's all of them.
It's crazy.
Okay,
well, I have a fact.
Okay. See, I hope that would jog your memory of hey, that's a good fact. Here's a
little bit.
Yeah.
Ice pops were invented by an 11-year-old by accident.
By accident?
By accident.
What a good accident.
I know, right?
Thank you, 11-year-old
Happened in
boy.
1905. Outside, overnight. with its wooden stir still in the cup. The mixture had frozen in the chilly nighttime weather, and so the Epsicle was born. He sold the treat around his neighborhood and a nearby amusement park, even patented the recipe. Years later, he changed the name to Popsicle because that's what his kids called their Pop's concoction.
I like that, though. That's cute.
That is cute. Have to be honest with you, I didn't think of that fact. I Googled it because I couldn't think of a fact.
It's okay.
Next question.
Next question.
One word to describe your fashion sense.
Oh, boy.
That's a good question.
Colorful.
I
think colorful would...
One word for me to describe your fashion sense? The word effervescent comes to mind.
Yeah?
And I don't exactly remember what the definition of effervescent means.
I'll look to my handy dandy.
But you can rock anything. You have just...
So versatile would be a good word.
Yes, versatile.
Okay. Effervescent, giving off bubbles and fizzy. Vivacious and enthusiastic. Okay, that might be the...
yeah, yep. There you go, effervescent.
What about you?
My style. I think my style is, like, comfortable but cute.
The one word to describe your style.
Oh, fuck, I had to do it in one word. I forgot.
I'm trying to think. This is kind of hard. I would say, because there's nothing I feel like that truly describes your style. I mean, there's really no one word that can truly encapsulate everyone's.
But authentic.
I agree. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I think comfy would be a good one for you.
Yeah.
Because it is cute and comfy, but
yeah.
It's not like gross comfy where you're just wearing sweatpants and like baggy shirts.
But I feel like my style is more authentic because it's like everything that I wear feels like me.
Right on the nose with that one.
Alright. You pick now.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. Oh, there's a 2-for-1 on here.
Ooh.
Who was your least favorite teacher in high school?
I've talked about him on the podcast before.
Oh, this one with the
Yeah, he was a maternity substitute teacher for my history class junior year. He and I hated each other. I don't remember what I called him in the last podcast I talked about him, but we're gonna call him Mr. Q. And Mr. Q was the worst. He and I literally butted heads over breathing. Like,
well, he was a huge douche.
He was a pretty big douche. I also didn't get along with one of my gym teachers because he called me a bitch to the class when he kicked me out of the class because I answered a question. And then there's like a chef at my vocational school who like he and I did not get along, and he was the one who told me that I shouldn't even be there, like why are you even here? And I was just like, dude.
Cool.
Yeah. But my all-time, like the one that really sticks with me is Mr. Q. And Mr. Q, if you're listening to this, if you ever find my stuff, I still don't like you. What's your teacher?
The one that really genuinely sticks out is my psychology teacher. We call him Mr. Big.
Okay.
And he was just, anyone who went to high school north will know who it is immediately, just by those two names.
Yeah.
He was just, we butted heads so much. I didn't like him. There's really nothing specific.
Yeah, did it ever feel like it was like a power struggle? Because I had that issue with Mr. Q.
No. See, my problem with him was that I feel like I was really interested in psychology and I thought it was super cool.
Yeah.
And I wanted to learn more, but he just kind of like shrugged off teaching us.
Yeah.
We had like TV, like movies almost every day. Like, and when it wasn't even educational movies, it was like we watched that show Lie to Me, where that guy can like read expressions really well and figure out if you're lying or not.
Yeah.
Which, cool show, but I was like, okay, I get why it has to do with psychology, I guess, but like, teach me why that has to do with psychology.
Yeah.
Not just like, here, this is what we're learning today. Watch this TV show. And you know what? That's probably like super dumb that I'm like, oh, you watch TV shows all the time. But like, I actually really genuinely wanted to learn.
But yeah, it's exactly like you're in school, you're supposed to be learning. That's why I butted heads so bad with my gym teacher because we didn't do anything. We literally like he told us to walk around. Like that's not helping me be physically fit. You're not teaching me any life skills.
If they
You're teaching me how to dribble a basketball. Like
which we already knew how to do.
Exactly.
If he taught you like fitness skills or things to actually like help with your body as you grow up and like nutritional stuff, like this is how much you should be eating and this is what you should probably stay away from.
Yeah.
Much better gym class.
I would have loved gym.
Even health wasn't even like that.
No. I would have loved gym if we were learning like proper workout exercises, like proper like lifting
technique and
lifting techniques, like other working out techniques, like different forms of working out, like yoga, aerobics, like just different shit all the time that is showing you different pathways of like living your life instead of just like, oh, play this sport and you're gonna be ripped. Like
it's just all a bunch of favoritism and it's so annoying. I hated gym class too.
Only the boys got to participate.
No, I know, because none of the girls really wanted to, because no one wanted to get sweaty in the middle of the school day. Like, that was the worst. But it was actually kind of funny. Towards the end of the year, I think I actually got into a huge fight with Mr. Big.
Really?
Yeah, because I didn't do my project, and he kind of was like, well, why didn't you do your project? I was like, because I just didn't have time, didn't really want to. If we're being honest, I didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
And so he was, because I was so, like, done with this class. I was so annoyed with the whole thing that I was just like, whatever, I don't care. I would skip it all the time, and I'd go in the band room and just, like, be a jerk in the band room, just do whatever. But,
I would do that with my psychology teacher, too, and I feel like we had the same psychology teacher now that I'm thinking about it.
And you liked him?
It wasn't that I liked him.
You just had him.
He was fine.
Yeah. But so I didn't do the project, and he yelled at me in front of the entire class about why I didn't do it. And I was like, I really don't have an answer for you.
Yeah.
And then so he started saying like that I was going to end up doing nothing for the rest of my life. That like in 10, because it was like, where in 10 years do you think you're going to be? Which also like, what the fuck does that have to do with psychology?
Yeah.
Like I guess there could be, but.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it kind of.
But it's not actual like things like that we should be learning like about like things like actual diseases and disorders, you know?
Yeah.
But so I didn't do it. He was like, so I guess you're doing nothing with your life in 10 years. You're gonna be working at like McDonald's, and I was just like, yep, Mr. Big, like, yep. Fuck you.
I'll give you a discount.
Right? Oh God.
All right. Who is your favorite fictional character, TV, movie, or book?
Oh, my God. I don't even know. Okay. This is going to be something. If you know yours, say it, because I...
Oh, I know. I have to think about it.
Well, right now, I'm binge watching Mr. Robot.
Okay.
They're, like, on season 4. It's on USA.
Mm-hmm.
It's not my, like, all-time favorite character ever.
It's just, like, currently right now, the guy who plays the main character, his name's Elliot. Oh, my God. I love this man. Yeah.
I love him so much. Like, he has some social issues, and he's very, like, very awkward.
Mm-hmm.
And, he's just so smart. He, like, hacks everyone. I feel like he tries to get, like, because he's not good at socially. I'm only on, like, I'm only in the first season, like, episode 10 right now, so I'm not, there's, like, 4 of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know a lot about
his character has not developed yet.
Not yet, but there's still a lot going on that you're like, oh, I really like this guy. He like hacks people that he knows and like we'll see what's going on in their life.
Oh my God. Scary.
I know, but I feel like he does that because he like cares about those people.
So he doesn't know how to reach out. Like that's his way of reaching out.
Yeah. So he'll hack them, and then like if people are being or duping them around them, and he sees like this person's like his therapist was being cheated on.
Oh shit.
So he like
spoilers.
Spoilers, sorry. So he, like, hacked her boyfriend and, like, told him to break up with her.
Oh, shit.
So that, because she, like, was married and was, like, buying hookers and stuff and just, really cheating on her.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so he was like, I don't want her to get hurt.
Yeah.
So you gotta break up with her. So I feel like,
cute.
I don't know, he's just such a likable guy, too.
Yeah.
Very likable.
What's it called again?
Mr. Robot.
Ooh, okay, I'm gonna watch it.
It's, I think if you have Amazon Prime, it's on there.
Ooh, okay.
I don't know where else it is, because I have Amazon Prime. So.
Okay. I think my dad has Amazon Prime, so I'll try and watch it.
Highly recommend. The main character is, I love him. He's so cute. Do you know, the guy who plays him is the guy who played Freddie Mercury in Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, yeah, what's his name?
Rami Malek, if I'm pronouncing it
Rami
correctly.
Malek, yeah.
He's so fucking cute.
Yeah, he's cute.
He's so cute.
Oh, okay, my favorite character. Well, I don't know. Okay, he's not really a character. It's this person.
Okay.
It's this baking show on Netflix called,
Okay.
called Zumbo's Just Desserts.
Okay.
I think I talked about this last episode with Dominique, but, oh my god, the judge and, like, host of the show, Zumbo, he's, like, this Australian baker, and he is just so funny, and, like, the shots that they get of him, like, are so hilarious, and he has, like, kind of a dumb face, like, he has, like, a dopey face, like, you know what I mean?
I know.
Like, his eyes are, like, just, like, kind of droopy, and he's just, like, I'm here, like, but he's so funny, and, like, every time that he, like, tastes a dessert, he'll, like, slap it with the spoon, and it kills me every time. I just love him so much. He's so fucking funny. So everyone, if you're listening to this, please go on Netflix and watch even one episode of Zumbo's Just Desserts, because it's amazing.
I have to watch
and
it.
all of the contestants are amateur bakers. Like, none of them bake as a profession. Like, one was like a bricklayer, and he's in here baking cakes. Like, and it's so funny. Like, some of their, like, descriptions, one was like, Amy, perfectionist. And, like, they all get so stressed out because they're not used to, like, being in a kitchen like this and, like, all this stuff. Oh, it's so good.
Okay, I have to watch this.
It's amazing. And, like, you really get invested in them because they're, like, real people, and they portray it as they're real people. Because everyone's just, like, Australian and, like, whatever. Oh, okay. It's so good.
I have to watch it. If you're, and listeners, take a look.
Oh my god, take an hour out of your day. Like, pour yourself a glass of wine, smoke a bowl, like, do whatever you want. Watch an episode of Zumbo's Desserts. Really, really treat yourself.
Okay. Now your question.
Okay.
If you could eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
I was jotting this question.
You wrote this question.
I know. I was hoping that I could ask it to you.
Oh.
What would I eat?
Mine's pizza.
Yeah.
Hands down, 100%. Any type of pizza? Does it have to be, like, just plain or, like...
See...
Because I would go for, like...
I mean, it... See, for me, like, even one type of food is a meal.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I eat strawberries, like, that's a meal. Like...
Yeah.
So, If I could have, like... Damn, I don't know. Alright, let me think about it. Probably some sort of soup.
Yeah, oh, soup is good.
Yeah. Now...
What kind of soup? Are you more of, like, a chowder or, like, a brothy? Like,
Lately,
which one do you
I've
like
been
more?
more of, like, a brothy girl.
Mm-hmm.
I've been buying these soups from ShopRite. They're Campbell's. They're like a new type of Campbell's.
Oh, okay.
The label's like green and black, and it's what is it? I think it's minestrone vegetable or something like that.
Minestrone is such a good soup. Olive Garden used to hit it right with the
Really?
with their minestrone soup.
Oh yeah, I've had their minestrone. Ooh, minestrone soup
It's just so good.
It's so good.
I see that.
But I don't know if it's minestrone soup. I don't know. It's like, it's an amazing, like, vegetable noodle soup. I probably would eat that with Ritz crackers for the rest of my life.
Ritz crackers or those saltines. Either one. They
Ritz
go
crackers,
so good.
they're so much more buttery.
Or if you're bougie, the oyster crackers.
My mom loved oyster crackers when I was growing up. She would put them in, like, every soup. And I'd be like, get that out of my shit.
I used to love oyster crackers.
I don't like how they get, like, soggy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can't, like, just dip them in the soup. You have to put them in.
Yeah, and then, like, stir them around, and then you have to, like, eat them really quick so they don't get too wet.
I feel like if you had, like, a chowdery soup, like a cheddar, like a broccoli cheddar, the oysters would probably be really good with that. Because I feel like there's not enough, like, super liquidy for it to absorb all of that.
I miss broccoli cheddar soup.
Panera Bread has really good broccoli cheddar.
I haven't been able to eat it because I went vegan for so long that I haven't introduced, like, cream really into my diet.
Gotcha. So you'd probably...
Yeah.
You'd
all
probably
that cheese and heavy cream is like toilet bowl city.
Yeah.
If you know what I'm talking about.
I know.
Okay. My question to ask you. Do you have a good TV show idea?
Not at all.
No.
Not at all.
I have. Like, in the past. Like, I've had ideas. But currently, no, I don't have any ideas for TV shows.
I know that for a while. Like, this isn't a TV show. It's a commercial, so I guess it could be. For Netflix. My dad and I, we used to talk about all the time how we thought there should be a guy, like a Netflix guy, and his name would be Felix. So it'd be like Felix the Netflix guy.
Oh my God, cute.
And he could either be like a real life person or a cartoon, and if they wanted to like advertise it, they can use
oh my God,
like Felix the Netflix guy.
I'm good at Netflix. If you use this idea, email us so you can get in contact with Melissa.
Yeah, I mean, or they're just gonna steal it off me. Then I have a lawsuit because
yes,
everyone
so much money to this podcast.
We have so much money if I could sue them for my idea.
Dude, you'd be a bajillionaire.
And I know that my dad has emailed them about this too.
Really?
He told me the other day because we brought it up. I was on the phone with him, and he was like, "Do you remember?" Like, when we were kids, like, when you were a kid, that Netflix guy?
Yeah.
And we had such vivid commercial ideas for this.
That's so funny.
So, now, if they use it, I got 2 proofs. We, are a shoo-in for those millions of dollars.
I love that for you. Oh, okay. If I don't have any TV show ideas. I have a good movie idea. I really want to shoot a short film. I don't want to, like, say too much about it.
You always did. I remember, like, years ago you would talk about it.
I want to shoot a film so bad. But I have this idea of... I don't even know if I want to say it because I really want to make it.
Okay.
But it's basically, like, this girl has a going away party and no one exactly knows what it's for, and then you find out at the end of what's really happening.
Oh, I like that idea.
Yeah.
A little suspenseful.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
but it's going to be a really, like, lighthearted, cheery film. And then, like, the end is going to be, like, oh, what the fuck?
I like that idea.
Yeah.
You've always wanted to do that. Like,
yeah.
I remember a while ago you wanted it.
Yeah.
And I think that anyone could do it, it'd be you. You're like, the way your creative style is, it'd be such a good-looking movie.
Oh my God, thank you.
Like, it'd be so aesthetically pleasing.
I've visualized it so much in my head. And, like, sometimes I'll be, like, walking, and then all of a sudden, like, I'm in that scene. And I'm like, oh, fuck, okay, I, like, have to remember this because I'm gonna have to use, like, that visual in the movie.
Yeah.
Or, like, sometimes I'll be, like, in the garage, and I'm like, oh, God, this would just be perfect if we were filming it right now. Like, I can't wait. But it's gonna take, like, a lot of preparation and a lot of people.
I mean, I'll be down to help whatever way I can.
I need you to because, girl,
we gotta support each other. I will support you through anything. All right.
Friendship.
Your next question.
Okay.
Yay, friendship.
Yay, friendship.
So cute. What is a standout recurring dream of yours? This was a good question.
Ooh. Well, yes, no. What day is today? Saturday? I had the dream Thursday night. I had this dream. I've had it, like, 3 or 4 times in the last, like, 2 years. And it's me and Ed are, like, in a museum in New York.
Okay.
And then he, like, goes around a corner. And then a bunch of people, like, come out of, like, the woodwork of, like, the corners and stuff like that. And, like, the hallway I'm in is, like, surrounded with people. And then I completely lost him. So I'm, like, going all over this museum. And then somehow I end up in, like, Penn Station.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I don't know. And then, like, I'm, like, walking through a bunch of people. And then I'm on, like, I, like, go through the front doors and I'm at, like, Times Square. And then I, like, am just, like, standing, like, looking around at, like, all of these people. And everyone's just, like, hustling and bustling. And I'm just like, where the fuck am I?
I wonder what it means.
I don't know. I Googled it the other day, like, the meanings of it. And it was something of, like, losing your significant other in a dream, or, like, misplacing a significant other, or something like that, is, like, you're worried about where it's going, or, like, what is happening. And then the people crowding in is something to do with, like, being uncomfortable in situations, or having the fear of a mass, like, crowd, or something like that. Like, I don't know. But
I see it. I don't understand that.
Yeah.
Would be the meaning.
Yeah.
I know that there's some weird meanings. Like, if you're having sex with someone in a dream, typically it means that, like, you have, like, issues with that person, and you're subconscious trying to, like, mend, like, if you're fighting with someone.
Interesting.
So sometimes, even if you don't really know, but most times, if you're having sex with someone in a dream, it's like, oh, there's something there that we have to fix. And we have to, like, connect and put it back together.
I don't think I've ever had a sex dream.
I've had a few sex dreams.
Really?
And it made sense.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, it would be, like, me and, like, a friend or something, which would be...
Yeah. Hey.
It would be, like, me or a friend, and I'd be, like, a friend that I was, like, maybe fighting with if there was something that was bothering me.
Yeah.
Or, like, a boyfriend that I was fighting with or something like that. I mean, one time I had a dream about this celebrity.
Ooh.
Yeah, do you remember?
Were you mad at them?
Maybe. Like, fighting. I don't know. But he was the guy who played, actually, he was the guy who played, what's his name, Aaron in Mean Girls. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know his actual name.
I don't know his actual name either, but I remember, like, it was my first sex dream ever was with him.
Love that. He's gay.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, so, I mean, it's never gonna
The first time
happen.
you had sex with a gay guy. But yeah, I feel like I don't resonate with, like, what the dream meaning was, though, because everything's fucking fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you guys having problems?
Oh, no,
you guys
we're
are like
fine.
a dream couple.
We're good. Thank you. We try.
My reoccurring dream, I used to have it all the time when I was a kid, is that I'd be in a circus being, like, chased by killer clowns.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, when I was younger, my mom used to own a daycare.
Yeah.
So we would go on trips to the museum a lot. And so the dream started as a trip with my mom. Okay. And then I lost my mom and tried to go to the bathroom somewhere and wound up in, like, an arcade. Like a maze that was surrounded by, like, arcade things.
Oh my god, okay.
And then I would just hear, like, clowns chasing after me.
Scary.
And I'd never have gotten out of that maze. Like, I've always waken up before.
Really?
Either got murdered or, like, before any of that happened. And it was just so scary. And I would have it every night for, like, years.
Really?
I had to sleep on the floor next to my mom's bed. Like, not even on my mom's bed, next to my mom's bed, and for whatever reason, whenever I would sleep there, wouldn't have the dream. But, like, in the bed, like, in my room or my mom's bed, I would have the dreams.
That's so strange.
Yeah, it was so weird. As a kid, I just laid there every single night. But I stopped having that dream, and then, like, a year ago, for a week straight, I had the same dream.
Oh my god.
And I was like, that's so wild.
Maybe that means something.
I don't know what it means, but I have a fear of clowns, mostly because of that fear.
Maybe it's like a stress dream.
Maybe. That makes sense. When I was having it, there was, like, shit going on with my family, so, like, that makes sense.
Do you ever have dreams where you're, like, trying to run, but it's so hard to?
No.
No, like, it feels like you're running in water. Like, your legs are, like, so sluggish, and you're just like, what the fuck?
No, I've never had a dream like that.
Really?
No.
Oh my god. None of my dreams have sound, and I can't see faces in my dreams.
That's so
like,
weird.
yeah, I know who the people are, and I know what they're saying. I just can't, like, fully see them or hear them.
I see, like, I have very vivid dreams. Like, one time, this dream freaked me the fuck out. I went to sleep. I was like, it was like after school or something.
Okay.
And I fell asleep in like a nap on my bed. And in the dream, I was asleep on my bed, like in the same spot.
Oh my God.
And I was texting someone in my dream, just a standard question. And it was like maybe like a short, like little 20-minute dream because it was just like a nap.
Yeah.
So, but I was texting this girl on my phone, and we were Snapchatting someone else. And when I woke up, I had text messages and Snapchats from those people who Snapchatted me and texted me in the story that we were like talking to.
What?
Yeah, it was so weird.
I mean, I've had dreams where, like, I've woken up.
Maybe I could predict the future.
Maybe. A little psychic. I've had dreams where, like, I've woken up briefly and, like, read a text message in my dream and then, like, put it back, or, like, I replied or whatever. But then when I wake up, I didn't reply to that text.
I've had dreams like that too.
Yeah. And then, but, like, in my dream, I'll reply something that I really shouldn't have replied. And then, like, the rest of the dream, I'm just like, fuck, oh my fucking God.
And then you genuinely wake up thinking
and then I'm
about
like,
that.
oh my God, I, like, really fucked up. And then I'll, like, wake up and I'm like, where's the text?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll think I deleted it in my sleep. And I'm like, oh my God. Okay, is it
Those dreams
my
are...
turn to ask?
Who asked about the dreams?
You.
Okay, so it's your turn.
Okay. Let's do a little mixy mix. Ooh, this one. Okay. Ooh, there's two in one. What fashion trend is your least favorite?
Hypebeast. That's all I have to say about that.
I was gonna say the stupid, like, cross the chest fanny packs.
Oh, those are dumb.
But I feel like that leans into the hype beast, like.
Oh my God, I can't stand Hypebeast. Alright, next question. That's really all I have to say is Hypebeast. Okay. Who is your celebrity look like? Oh wait, you said you didn't.
I don't know. I feel like I don't really look like anybody. My mom says Kendall Jenner.
I don't see that at all.
I don't see it either.
There's nothing.
I know. She's like, you look just like Kendall Jenner. You're prettier than Kendall Jenner. And I'm like, okay, Mom.
You guys look nothing alike.
I know.
Like, she's tan and has long dark hair.
I know. She's a fucking goddess, and I'm just Dana.
I mean, you're still a goddess,
Yeah,
but you don't look like her.
I know. Yeah, no. I don't. Who do you think you look like?
I don't think I look like anyone either.
Yeah.
But I get told a lot that I look like Ernest Hemingway's daughter.
I don't know what she looks like.
I'll show you.
What's her name?
Her name, I'm pretty sure, is Marielle.
Oh, cute.
She was an actress. Oh, she was in that Woody Allen movie.
I don't friggin' know.
Woody Allen, I don't want to talk about him. Because, like, I like some of his movies, but I kind of feel bad that I do. Because, you know, the whole thing.
Bad people create good things sometimes.
I know, and that's a whole other topic. I did not
It's a whole other podcast.
Not like her now, but like her as a kid. Like when she was in that movie. Yeah, this is what she looks like. Or it's going to pop up what her kid looks like as a child. This is her.
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't see it at all.
You guys have a similar face shape,
Mm-hmm.
and like your cheeks are kind of this. Your cheeks and chin are the same, but your nose is different.
My nose is different. The mouth is different. We have similar eyebrows.
Yeah, similar eyebrows and eyes, but it's mainly like face shape.
Yeah. Alright.
Cool. Next.
I honestly genuinely don't know who you look like. Maybe like Natalie Portman in V for Vendetta.
I have been told that I look like Gidget.
Gidget?
Yeah, she's like a 70s actress. Or like
Ooh, I could see you being Twiggy, actually.
character. Oh my god, thank you. Literally, Twiggy is a beautiful icon.
Oh, I see you as Gidget, too. I could see it.
Yeah, my mom, ever since I was a kid, she's called me Gidget. Like, that's one of her nicknames for me.
I could see it. And the Twiggy thing, I think I see, too.
Yeah. Alright, next.
Next.
2 truths and a lie.
Ooh!
Get to thinking, girly.
Oh my god. Okay.
I think I have mine.
Okay. This is kind of difficult. When I was younger, I used to think that pregnant people were pregnant because they ate watermelon seeds. Because you remember that whole lie about...
Yeah.
And, one time, when I was 3 years old, I was, not 3, maybe 4, I don't know, somewhere around that age.
Okay.
A clown fell on me and sprained my wrist. And in middle school, I would wear, like, I would have Lisa Frank journals, and I would write my celebrity crushes, like, in the flaps of it.
Okay.
Every single time I had a celebrity crush, so there'd just be names.
Love that.
Just hearts and all these celebrities. It was like, well, who, I don't even know. It was like a celebrity. I just know.
Aaron Carter.
Yeah, like just stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was just lined with it.
Nick Jonas. Did you ever write, like, Mrs. Jonas?
No, it would just be their name, because I never knew. I realized that I would never.
Oh, I would be like, I love you, Nick Jonas, my husband, Nick Jonas.
It would just be like Nick Jonas, and then a heart.
Oh, love that. Simple.
Yeah, because I knew that there's no chance.
Okay, wait. So your first one was...
The watermelon?
Yes, you pregnant with watermelon.
I genuinely believe this. Like, I thought that they would give birth. Like, not that they would give birth, but like they would get. I didn't genuinely know.
It was just like a watermelon.
Yeah, and I didn't know how it came out, but and then I didn't know how like birth worked, and then I was terrified.
Yeah.
Like terrified of eating watermelon seeds because everyone told you weren't allowed to eat them.
Yeah.
And I thought that that's what happened, and every time I saw a pregnant person, I was terrified. I know. I was like, I can never eat a watermelon seed ever.
That's amazing. Okay, so your lie is the second one. A clown didn't fall on you.
Yes, that's the truth. I was scared of clowns. Probably one of the reasons, was because so my mom, before I said that my mom used to take us to the circus.
Yeah.
And this honestly probably connects to why I had these dreams.
A stress dream,
you're right. Because the clown was like walking up the stairs to like pick, I guess there was like they were trying to pick an audience member.
Okay.
For like.
I hate when audiences do that.
But a clown like tripped on something and then landed like right on top of me. Oh my god. I was like petrified, and my mom to this day is like, that's totally why. She's like, you never liked clowns, like always. Since you were a kid, you used to like them. You used to like to go ride on the horses with them when they would take you around.
Oh my god, yeah.
No, and ever since then, I've been terrified of clowns, like absolutely terrified.
Oh my god,
so that was true. There you go.
Wow. Okay, so what was the lie?
The lie was the Lisa Frank.
Oh, I totally went right over my head. You're
liar.
so believable.
I was trying to make it believable, and like
I just feel like that'd be something that
everyone did.
Yeah. Okay, so mine are.
Oh God.
Wait, I forgot the lie. Wait. I failed my driving test, so I had to take it again. So I took my driving test twice.
Mm-hmm.
Both times, I nearly failed. Well,
you failed.
I failed the first time, and then the second time I nearly failed and passed with tears. Second is when I was 4, I fell off of my couch and broke my arm. And the third is when I was 10, or however old you are in 5th grade, I was skateboarding down my driveway and broke my arm.
I think the couch one's lie.
Nope. That's true.
Oh, okay.
The lie is that I didn't take my driving test twice. I took it once, but I did pass with nearly tears.
Oh my god, what happened?
I did everything fine, and then I did the parallel parking.
Oh, that's the beginner.
And I got in perfect.
Well, I failed the first time because of my parallel parking.
And then I went to get out, and I knocked over a cone.
Oh my god.
And I was just like, and he was just like, it's fine, keep going. And I was just like, okay. And I just like broke down crying as I was taking the test. And then like I swear to God, he was just like, this girl's gonna, like, kill herself. Like, I am not. He passed me.
He just felt so bad for you.
Yeah. But no, I did break my arm falling off of my couch.
And you broke your arm skateboarding too?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Poor arm.
I know. Well, okay, they were opposite arms too. When I was 4, I broke my left arm because my brother and I were, like, playing cars on the couch. And, like, my car, like, went over the arm tear. And, like, my couch was, like, one of those really long L couches.
Mm-hmm.
And so it had, like, recliners at each end. And so I, like, went over the recliner arm. And then my ass just, like, went over my head. And I landed, like, on my side.
Oh, God.
And I, like, fractured, like, what is this bone?
Your tibia.
Your bicep.
Your tibia is in there.
Your bicep bone.
Oh my God, it's your humerus, your radius, and your ulna.
My ulna.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I broke my ulna, or fractured it, and then they had to, like, take me to the hospital. And I literally remember falling off the couch, and then I remember, like, 5 minutes of being in the emergency room, and that's it.
Oh God. Okay.
Like, I, like, blocked everything out.
Traumatizing.
But no, and then the second time I broke my arm was my right arm, and I was skateboarding down my driveway, and my mom, like, told me to wait for her.
Wait, which one was the lie?
The lie was me.
Oh, right,
doing
okay.
the driving test. I only had to take it once, but I did cry. But she told me to wait for her, and I was like, okay, and then she was taking too long, so I was like, I'm just gonna start skating. And so I started to go down my driveway, and then I hit a stick and, like, catapulted
Oh no.
off of my board and landed on my right arm, like, literally complete opposite of how I landed the other time, and broke my ulna on my right arm.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And then
Yikes.
yeah. And then, so it was in 5th grade, so I had to have people write my notes for me.
In class?
In class.
That's so adorable.
And, like, every day, like, someone new had to, like, sit with me and, like, write my notes for me. Like, their notes and my notes. Like, and I was like, I'm so sorry for this.
One time, oh my God, speaking of, like, having, like, sprains and fractures in school,
Mm-hmm.
I will never forget. I once fell in a hole.
What?
And I sprained my foot, my ankle.
Okay.
My dog got out, and there's, like, a little ditch, and my dog jumped over it, and I didn't put together that he jumped over it because of the hole. I thought he just, like, wanted to jump or something. Okay. So I was chasing after him to try to get him back because he escaped, and I, like, fell in a hole and literally, like right on my ankle.
Oh!
And I had a doctor's note to get me out of gym,
Okay.
and that I needed, like, a buddy to help me with classes and stuff because I was using crutches.
Yeah.
And I went to school the next day, and I brought in the doctor's note, and I had my crutches, and I needed a buddy, but by the time that, like, I got to, my teacher forgot, like, I don't know what the time period exactly, I don't remember exactly what it was, but I remember I needed a buddy. I brought my note in, and then my teacher refused to let me use a buddy because she said I didn't bring in a doctor's note. But I put it on her desk.
Yeah.
So, like, she refused, so I started crying, and I was like, no, like, I need help. Like, I brought the doctor's note. I was in the hospital yesterday. Like, I was so upset.
Yeah, it's like, you freshly hurt yourself.
Yeah.
And now, like, you're adjusting to having to use crutches. I almost said chopsticks. Crutches for, like,
just really
6
long
weeks.
chopsticks for your legs.
Yeah, honestly. That's all crutches are.
Oh, my God. It was so annoying. I hated her. Anyway, who was the next one? Was this the reoccurring dream? No, Truth,
this was Truth, Truth, and Lie, so you pick.
All right. Here we go. What was your first kiss like?
Oh, God. My first kiss ended friendship.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Drama.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Changing names and stuff.
It was great. Like, I snuck him over when my parents went away.
Mm-hmm.
It was my freshman year. I was 14. I snuck him over when my parents went away to New York. And we, like, hung out. We made out on my bed for, like, 3 hours.
Ooh.
And, like, dry humped. And then,
as kids.
Kicked him out.
As kids do.
as you do. But it was fine. It wasn't, like...
But how did it end the friendship?
Oh. My best friend... She always referred to him as a different name. he went by his last name, but I knew him as his first name. And she really liked him. He didn't like her. We got set up by one of his friends.
Mm-hmm.
And then we started talking. We hung out. And then she found out from a friend that we had kissed. And it was, like, this big to-do. And I was just like, well, okay. It was the most high school drama that I've ever been a part of. Well, no, that's a lie. I had, like, severe karma back in my senior year, so.
Because of that?
Basically, yeah.
Oh
it was a complete, like, role reversal.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. How was your first kiss?
So I have, like, 2 first kisses. I have, like, a first kiss that I had when I was, like, in elementary school. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if that counts because it wasn't, like...
I mean, I've had, like, kisses when I was, like, a kid, too. Like, I would kiss, like, my neighbor kid.
Well, I have a really... Like, the first time I remember, like, actually kissing someone, like, me and a boy kissed, mm-hmm. I was... Growing up, I had my family had this, we're best friends with this other person's family that worked in the daycare with my mom.
Yeah.
And so there was, like, everyone had an age. Like, so it was Alicia had this boy, Ryan, and I had this boy, Kevin, and Emily had this boy named Tyler.
Sean. Okay. Tyler.
And then we were all the same age. Okay. So me, one time, one time I would sleep over their houses a lot. Me and my younger sister would sleep over their house, like, almost, like, all the time, because we were best friends, and no one cared that a girl and a boy were going to sleep together, because...
We love that.
Yeah. You're kids.
Yeah, I know.
We're not sexualizing kids, like, so what...
My mom refused to even, like, let me be in a room with my door closed when I was a kid. Like...
Really?
Yeah. Like, there was this kid that came over my house once, and we were in, like, kindergarten, I think. And, like, I remember her telling me, like, don't close your door with him in it. Don't close your door with him in it. And I was just like, okay.
I remember once I got old enough, I couldn't, like, once I went into middle school, me and Kevin had to keep, like, the door open. Mm-hmm. Because then we got to that age where it was like, oh, yeah, like...
Oh, yeah.
Let's...
But even...
Can't, like, touch each other.
Yeah. But, like, even then, like, my mom... Like, she started, like, way young. Like, she was like,
oh, yeah.
You can't close your door.
I was literally sleeping in the same bed with this kid from, for the first, like, 8 years of my life.
Damn, iconic.
Right? Look at me go. Too bad, I haven't spoken to him in so long. Aww. But one day, we were playing Family. And, right, yeah. So, Emily and Tyler would be the brother and sister. Mm-hmm. And then me and Kevin would be... the mother and father. Mm-hmm. So we'd all sleep next to each other, so we'd play house, and then he would be like, hey, Melissa, you know, daddies kiss their mommies before they go to bed. Like, real smooth, this kid! And so I'd be like, oh, you're right. I mean, I didn't really know because my parents I never, like, saw my parents, but I was like, oh my god, TV shows, they always kiss before they go to bed. So I was like, alright, you're right. So he leaned over, kissed me, he was like, good night, wife, and I was like, good night, husband.
Aw, cute.
So cute. Yeah. So that was, like, I guess my first kiss.
But was your first, like, teenage,
My first teenage kiss was...
Like, your kiss?
I really don't even remember. If we're being honest.
Yeah,
I remember,
first kisses usually aren't, like,
It iconic. Wasn't very memorable. I don't even remember who it was.
Mine was iconic because it was dramatic.
I think it was, well, I remember... The first, like, make-out session I had was at this party I went to, mm-hmm. and, like, we all got drunk and, like, were smoking, and me and this kid ended up making out in front of, like, everyone.
Love that for you.
We were, like, on the couch, and then he, like, tried to, like, finger me through my, like, hole, through a hole in my jeans. Oh. Not even, like, trying to go in, like, no. And we were still on the couch when this is happening, and I got so annoyed, and I was like, bro, what are you doing? Like, this isn't gonna work. I don't want you to do that. So I got up and ran away, because I was, like, just annoyed.
Yeah. One time, my first boyfriend tried fingering me through my leggings. And I was just like, get away from my vagina.
High school boys are, like, so stupid.
I didn't want him, like, near my vagina.
Yeah, exactly. But they're just, like, so dumb. Like, they actually think that's gonna work. Like, you can't... My hole in my jean was, like, not even near any... You weren't gonna get access anyway. It was on my, like, upper thigh.
Yeah, it could be a whole other episode of talking about that shit, because Inexperienced.
Inexperienced high school selves. And, like, boys.
I have to talk to Dominique about that. We should do an episode where we, like, talk, like, our present selves talk to past us. And, like,
my past self would be, like, don't lose your virginity to the guy you lost it to in high school.
Damn. If only you could turn back time.
Right?
Alright. Here we go. What cartoon scared you as a kid? Courage the Cowardly Dog.
I agree.
I can't. My mother loved that show so much. And, like, we would take turns of, like, who watched the shows, and, like, we had, like, our times. And so, if my time was up, he'd turn on Cartoon Network, and Courage the Cowardly Dog would always be on.
What a frightening.
And I'd just be like, oh my god, this is the only TV in the house. Like, now I don't know what to do.
You know what's actually really cute? Okay, so my family was so big on Winnie the Pooh. Like, my brother's name is Christopher, based off of, I'm pretty sure, Christopher Robin. That's what I was, like, told.
Cute, yeah.
And so my dad would, like, sing us lullabies going to bed. Like, we loved Winnie the Pooh.
Mm-hmm.
But I was genuinely terrified of heffalumps.
Heffalumps?
Heffalumps are, like, those elephant creatures that they have in the 100 Acre Wood.
I don't know.
They're, like, kind of like elephants, and they just are, like, super scary.
I'm gonna look it up.
They're, like, all of the characters are scared of, like, Winnie the Pooh and all them. They're terrified of heffalumps. So because I loved all of my characters, I was scared because I, as a kid, you know, identified with them. They were my people.
Oh, yeah, they're kind of scary.
I was terrified of heffalumps.
They're like purple elephants.
Yeah. Terrified of them. So there was, like, a recent, like, not recent, it was, like, years ago. They did another, like, a Winnie the Pooh recently.
These?
Yes.
Yes.
They had...
Yeah, didn't they do, like, a live action?
Well, they did the live action one this year, and that was
CGI.
It was so good.
Oh, really?
It was so unbelievably good. Christopher Robin, what a great movie. But they, like, 2011 or something, they did another one. It was animated, and they had, like, this one scene. Even though I was still, like, an old enough kid in 2011, it still freaked me out because I was so scared of them, like, with them all, like, the so loud noises. It was dark. They were, like, glow in the dark. It was super scary.
Yeah.
So those so much. I used to be terrified.
All right. Next question. And then I think after this we're gonna wrap it up because we are hitting an hour, really.
Are we?
Yeah.
Oh dang! Time really flies when you're breaking some ice. Ooh, I don't know now. I want to, like, make sure this is a good question, but it's gotta
dig for it.
It's gotta be random though.
Okay.
Or we could do, like, a flash thing where we could just go through, like...
Ooh, we could do that.
We could do a flash round.
Yeah.
So for, like, the next 10 or whatever, we just do, like, one sentence or something like that.
Okay. Love it.
Okay. Would you rather be able to control fire or water?
Oh, God. Water.
Oh, I'm the opposite. I would do fire. Alright. Would you go with aliens if they beam down to Earth?
Yup.
I agree. Well, it depends on if they're, like... how they come to Earth. If they're, like, wanting peace, and they're like, hey, we just want to learn stuff, and, like, they're not going to probe me or anything like that, like, you know. That's a good one, but that might take a while. Name your 3 biggest fears.
Oh, God! Oh, shit. Suffocating.
That's a good one.
Suffocating, being kidnapped and murdered, and finding my mom dead.
Ooh, okay. I was gonna say, mine are surgery, clowns. Obviously, we spoke about my clown fear. Very big fear of clowns. Surgery, more specifically anesthesia awareness. And,
no, I'm good.
Terrifies me. And then claustrophobia. I'm extremely claustrophobic. Oh my god, I've had panic attacks in public it's bad.
I'm not claustrophobic, but, like, definitely very afraid of, like, suffocating.
I agree. I feel that one.
Like, if the windows are down too much in a car, and, like, you can't, like, you know when all the windows are down and you can't breathe because you're driving so fast and, like, all the air is coming in? Like, that gives me a panic attack.
Yeah.
Because I literally can't breathe.
And you feel like you're going a lot faster than you are. Yeah. I understand that one.
Yeah.
I like the windows down, but I agree.
Yeah.
What's your favorite show to binge watch?
I've recently gotten into Friends, but one of my favorite shows to watch is Shameless.
Ah, that's a good one. Right now I'm binge watching Mr. Robot.
Yeah.
And I think it's a pretty good one. Grey's
Anatomy. Just desserts.
Yes. I've watched,
Grey's Anatomy's good.
I used to hate, like, I thought it was so cheesy. I was like, ew, it's so romantic and everyone, like, fucks and it's just so lame.
One of my ex-boyfriends was obsessed with Grey's Anatomy.
It is such a good fucking show. Like, the connections, the people, you just get so close to them.
Yeah.
Like, right now, it's where Jackson Avery and April Kepner are getting married. Aww. And, like, the fact that I know that spoiler alert, that their son is going to die.
Yeah.
It breaks my heart watching all of this stuff happening where, like, they're fighting about the kid stuff. Yeah. And I'm just like, oh, my God, if you only knew. It breaks my heart.
Yeah.
Okay. What language do you wish you were fluent in?
French or German?
I think Italian.
Oh.
Yeah. Early bird or night owl?
Early bird.
Night owl.
All of the people in my life are night owls.
Yeah.
I'm, like, the only early bird, and it ruins me.
It's so funny because you're always up early and you always want to do stuff during the day, but you also go to bed really early for, like, people our age. Yeah,
I love being in bed.
Yeah. Well, I like being in bed, but I like...
No, like, I love being, like, set up, like, ready to go to sleep at any moment.
Yeah,
like,
I agree. Would you rather know when you were going to die or how you were going to die?
When?
I agree. When? What was your favorite band to jam out to when you were a kid?
Oh, I really, I had CDs of Aaron Carter, Hilary Duff.
Ooh,
I had...
Our girl Hilary.
I love a good Hilary Duff. Let the rain come in, baby. Me and my mom loved the Pink CD. I think it was her So What album.
That's a good one.
It was so good. And then, like, in middle school, I was really into, like, All Time Low. And,
I was going to say, middle school, All Time Low was a...
Green Day.
Nothing Personal was one of my favorite albums.
We the Kings. My first show that I, like, genuinely remember going to is We the Kings at Starland Ballroom.
That must have been so much fun.
Yeah, I was third wheeling the whole time.
They are, with who?
This girl and her boyfriend, we were in, like, 7th grade, and, like, they literally stood behind me and made out the whole time.
Oh, God.
And then on the way back, they laid in her mom's trunk and just, like, made out.
Ew.
And I was just, like, sitting there, like, what the fuck is this?
God. Ew.
Yeah.
That's so gross. That's so gross.
I know.
What Vine is your favorite?
Vine?
Yeah, do you remember Vine?
Oh, I remember Vine.
Vine threads will give me life. I'm on Twitter. My favorite, automatically, I'm a giraffe!
Oh my God. I think one of my favorite ones has to be the one where the little girl's laying down, and then you hear, psst, and she turns her head and goes, what?
Oh, I love that one. That's a good one.
Or,
there's so many good ones. I really can't pick one.
I say this one all the time, but I'll just, like, turn to you and go, I smell like beef. I smell like beef.
Road work ahead. I sure hope it does. Oh my God, I could go on. We could have a whole episode of just me laughing about beef.
Oh, dude. Next time we do an episode with you, we should do, like, a Finish That Vine.
Okay. I'm so there. I also really like the one of the girl who's, like, drunk and asleep and they pour water on her and she's like, hello? Anytime someone says hello, that's what I think of now. Hello. Okay. What's the weirdest food you've ever eaten?
It was like pulled pork, but instead of pulled pork, it was jackfruit.
Okay.
Gross.
Duck hearts.
Ew.
Yeah.
Okay.
It actually wasn't bad, though. I was at first so, like, nope, can't do that.
Yeah.
But it was actually surprisingly
I feel
good.
uncomfortable about eating the hearts of other
Yeah,
living
no,
things.
I did not want to do it, but they were like, just try it. And I was like, all right, you got me. And I tried it. And it was actually really good. And I was like, fuck, I hate that, like, there was literally, like, 6 hearts lined up. And they were so small. It was like 6 ducks had to die for us to eat this. And I was just, like, so much guilt went into eating it. But it was so good.
Yeah.
All right, what is your spirit animal?
I resonate a lot with a deer.
Okay.
Or, like, a rabbit.
I can see both of those for you.
Yeah.
100%. I feel like lion for me.
Well, yeah, you're a Leo.
Yeah. It just makes sense. Yeah. Would you rather be the funniest or smartest person in the room?
Funniest.
I agree.
I don't care. I'm not that smart anyway. I can crack some jokes.
I agree. What season would you be?
Spring.
Autumn. Makes that. I feel like that answer.
It makes so much sense.
Makes so much sense.
Which is funny because you're a summer baby, so I would think that you like the warmer.
Oh my god, I'm a summer baby, but I'm also the end of summer, so
yeah. So
because
you're
I find this that I'm on the cusp, so I'm on the cusp with a lot of things too. Like someone told me that I'm like a Leo, but I have I think Libra is after me, or is it Sagittarius? I don't know what Libra is. Libra. So I get told that I have both of those traits a lot, and they see it with a lot of things. Where like I should be this, but I kind of more the
interesting. Yeah, I'm a cusp of. I'm one day away from Gemini. Turning.
Me too. I'm August 21st, and then August 22nd is the new.
Yeah, and I'm May 19th, and then May 20th is the day that it switches to Gemini.
So you probably find a lot of cusps in you too. I see that with me too. What would you do if the purge was real?
I would have a bunker. Like an underground bunker.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say rob a bank.
There you go. No, I would just hide.
Mm-hmm.
Because everyone's going to be out there. You can kill anyone. Anyone's going to be ruthless.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to hide.
That's true. That's
I'm going to bake in my little bunker. And then when I come out, I will give treats to all of those who survive.
Gotcha. I mean, if they survive, that's probably because they, killed someone or something. But I would totally rob a bank.
Yeah.
Oh, give me all that money.
I mean, banks don't hold that much money in them.
Multiple banks. I got a whole
okay. There you go.
I'm not just going to go one and done. One hit one TD bank.
Yeah, no, you have 12 hours, bitch.
What color describes you best?
Yellow.
Yellow? I think light pink for you sometimes. I don't know. You have such a mixture of colors, but I see yellow too. Like a daisy yellow? Mm-hmm. That's a good one for you.
For you, I've always seen like an olive green.
An olive green?
Yeah.
I feel
like an orange.
I get that a lot, but for me personally, and my mom also agrees, I'm like a royal purple. Like,
interesting.
Not like a deep purple.
Yeah.
But like your standard purple.
Yeah.
And I see that. I feel like I'm a purple.
Interesting. I've always seen you as like a warm orange, like a warm bright orange.
I get like a lot of people do say that, and they say like sunset yellow kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I get that a lot too.
Yeah.
What would your superhero power be and why?
I would heal people.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I like that.
That or telepathy. To know what people are thinking.
I don't think I want to know.
I do. I want to understand everyone's brain.
Gotcha. I don't know what mine would be. Probably to fly.
Yeah. Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I would want to fly.
Yeah.
100%. If you could rename yourself, what would you be? What would you pick to rename yourself?
I don't know. I am very much a Dana.
Yeah.
Like 100%. When I was little, I wanted to rename myself Chloe.
Mm-hmm.
Or Star. But I feel like Star's a stripper name.
Yeah. Dana works well for you. Dana Renee.
Dana Renee.
I feel like Melissa suits me too.
Mm-hmm.
I used to wonder why it suited me so much because I always felt like it was like an older lady name.
Yeah.
Like you
I
always
used to hate my name.
Me too. But I feel like it suits me so well. And I always like the name Remy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah, so or Avery, but then I was like, I don't think those names fit me at all. Mm-hmm. So when I have kids, maybe those would be their names.
Yeah, I could see you with a little daughter named Avery.
Yeah, I feel like that name works so well for me.
Or
but
like a little boy.
As me, but like
a boy named Avery.
Whatever.
Cute.
Names aren't defined by gender. I like it. What's an instrument that gives you the tingles?
Violin.
I agree. But
violin will always have my violin and piano.
I would say acoustic guitar.
Ooh, okay.
That's mainly because, I don't know if this is, like, weird or anything, but my dad has played the guitar for, like, 50 years, and, so he's been playing, like, his entire life, so when I was a kid, and when he still, like, lived with us, he would play us, he wouldn't sing us lullabies, like, he would just play us.
Yeah.
And even when I would, like, see him, and every time I would see him, he's always with a guitar. So I grew up with him playing the acoustic guitar, and he is so good at it. This man, Dad, like, you're not gonna listen to this, but maybe if you did.
Hey, man.
If you did, I don't know.
Send a link to him.
Exactly, we'll send him a link. Not about the guy who lost my... No, we can't do that. We talked about me losing my virginity. Nope. But yeah, so every time I hear a classical guitar, just, like, beautifully played, it just reminds me of my dad.
Aww.
And reminds me of, like, just, it makes me feel
being
so
like a
warm.
kid again.
Yeah, it's so nostalgic. And I'm like, not even just, like, your classical, like, guitar, like, where you're playing acoustic and you're singing along.
Yeah.
But to, like, those nice, just whenever you hear, like, that kind of guitar, like a classical guitar where it's just, like, a solo or anything.
It's just like,
beautiful
riffs.
Yes.
Yeah.
That reminds me so much of my dad.
Good.
Ice cream, chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate.
I agree.
Especially, like, the Breyers, I think, always had the chocolate that, like, kind of tasted nutty. Like, that's how you know it's, like, good chocolate ice cream. If you can taste, like, a little bit of, like, nut in it. That sounds terrible.
Alright, we're not sending this link to my
That's the sound clip for this week's episode. It's good chocolate ice cream if you can taste the nut in it.
I really like double fudge, though, like the brownie chunks and stuff. Oh, that's so good. Tom and Jerry's has the best.
Ben and Jerry's.
Maybe.
Not cat and mouse.
Nope.
The ice cream guys.
What was the first thing you did when you got your driver's license?
What was the first thing I did? I got my driver's license, I dropped my dad off, and then I went... I think I picked Dominique up from school, and we went out for lunch. I think. No, I went back to school. I took my driver's test, dropped my dad off, and then I went to school.
Oh, gosh. I had the whole day off. I bought deodorant. That was the first thing I did.
Really?
Yeah, because I needed deodorant, and I've been, like, trying to, like, I went, like, 3 weeks without deodorant because I kept on being like, Mom, I need to get deodorant, and she was just, like, never remember.
Yeah.
So I got my driver's license, and I drove to Target and bought deodorant.
That's amazing. You're like, I'm a woman now. But yeah, no, I went to... Yeah, I went back to school. Because I took it on my birthday, and then I got home, and I was like, it's like 10. I'm not doing anything for the rest of the day, so I might as well go to school. And then I went to school, and as soon as I got there, I was like, this is a mistake.
Well, when you're out of school in high school, it's like whenever you're sick, it's so annoying. Because it's not like you could do anything. Yeah. All your friends are in high school. Or all your friends, like, your entire life.
Yeah.
It's not like you can message anyone or, like, I mean, you could, but it would, like...
Yeah, it wouldn't get anywhere until, like, after school.
Yeah, it was so annoying.
Okay, do we have any more questions?
We have a last question.
Hit me.
What was the plot of the last book you read?
Oh, God. I don't even remember the last time I finished a book, to be completely honest with you.
Okay.
No idea. Couldn't tell you.
Well, I have a book.
I'm illiterate.
I love to read so fucking much.
I like the idea of reading, but I can't sit down and do it and, like, dedicate myself to it.
No, I understand.
It's like,
I don't really understand because I love reading books, so, like, I can just engulf myself in a book, and
it has to be, like, the perfect setting.
That's true.
Like, I can't, and if I'm reading a book, I'm reading, like, a majority of the book.
In one sitting. Usually that's me, too.
Or else I just, like, will read it one time and then never read it again.
Yeah. The last book I read was this book called Guess Who, and it was really good. My coworker actually gave the book to me because we were talking about books, and he brought a book into work one day because it was a slow day, and he was like, I'm just going to be sitting behind the bar not doing anything, so he brought a book. And it actually becomes it became like a thing now. Like we exchange books from time to time.
Oh my god, cute.
Yeah, we're like a little book club.
Oh my god, I love that.
Oh my god, it's so great. But this book was called Guess Who, and it's about this man who previously, when he was younger, he solved a murder of his math teacher, and he became like super famous off of it. Like, and now he has his own TV show, like kind
What's
of like what?
The TV show.
I forget what the TV show is called. It's really not that important. It's just that he like became famous.
Yeah.
So it opened, like, the book starts with him finding his teacher, and then it fast forwards to the present where he is chained to a bed in a hotel.
Okay.
And there's 5 people like passed out on the floor next to him, and the TV comes on, and it's like this horse mask, and this guy says, "You're such a good, like, you got so famous from like detecting this murder, figuring out this murder, that one of these people, there's a dead body in the bathroom, and one of these people killed that person. You have like 3 hours to figure out who the murderer is, or we're gonna blow up this hotel."
Is this real? Or this is a fiction book?
This was the fiction book.
Okay.
This was
I was like, what kind of life is this guy living?
Yeah, no, like, this is all fiction.
Okay, yeah.
And then it was so good.
It sounds good.
It's so good. There's so many plot twists in it, and I was not, like, I had an idea of who the killer was, and then it wasn't that killer, and then there was more twists and plots and stuff, and like there was stuff from his past stuff. Like, it was just a good read.
Yeah.
It's a good read, and it was a quick read. It's like a thick book, but once you start it, you're like, oh my god, I love this. So that's Guess Who. I forget who the author's by, but I'm sure with that synopsis,
interesting.
If you see the book Guess Who, you'll figure out what I'm talking about.
And hopefully you're going to buy it.
Yeah. Or go to your local library.
Yeah, there you go.
Support your libraries. I hope you all have library book passes, because, like, you should.
I need to get a library card.
Now that I'm 21, this is actually a little embarrassing, but I keep my library book, my library card, and my driver's license in the same together. And so there's been multiple times where I'm like at a bar or at, like, trying to buy alcohol, and I hand them my library card. It's happened to me a handful of times, to the point where I'm just like, I opened my book, like, I had to move my library card, and still I'd be like making an attempt, like, I really gotta make sure that this is not my librbery card. Like, I have to actively remember to give him my license.
So you have to, like, label it like library card.
Even though, like, they don't even look anything like. It's a picture of, like, OCC, Ocean County Libraries. Yeah. It's like an animated, like,
it's just like a boat.
Yeah. It's not even my pictures on it at all. But it's just always, they're like, that's your
so
library
funny.
card. And I'm like, oops, I am sorry.
All right. Dude, we've been at it, unedited, for a minute and 23 seconds, an hour and 23 minutes.
That sounds like
that's a long podcast.
It's a long podcast. I mean, that's average. I feel like a lot of podcasts.
We'll probably cut it down to, like, 1:15.
Yeah.
So, we're going to end it here, because it's been a long podcast. And we've asked a lot of questions and answered a lot of questions.
We've learned a lot about each other.
We have.
The audience has learned.
You guys have learned a lot about Melissa here.
I hope none of you come and scare me with any clouds. That's like a joke, because I'll cry.
Because the main thing that we've taken away from this podcast is Melissa is scared of clowns.
So please don't taunt me with that.
That's about it. So, Melissa, where can the people reach you on social media?
Oh my god, okay. So the people can find me on Twitter and MySpace.
MySpace? You're still popping on MySpace?
Oh my god, my top 10 is so lit.
Oh my god.
You'd be on my top 10 if I still had MySpace.
I'll make a MySpace for you.
Oh, baby. I don't know why I said MySpace, and then my immediate thought was, like, also Facebook.
Oh my god.
I was like, who am I? No.
Like, I'm 40 now.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Melissa Adams. Well, technically Melissa Adams, because, we discussed this earlier, the typo, so it's MELISSS80AMS. They're both the same on Twitter and Instagram.
And you can reach me, Dana, on Twitter and Instagram, but, again, they're different. Twitter is at DanaRenee_, and then Instagram is DanaRenee__, because I'm still coming at that bitch who has Dana Renee and Dana Renee_. We have to talk.
But so if you know who the actual Dana
I'm gonna
one underscore is, let us know.
I'm gonna email Instagram and be like, hey, these accounts aren't being used. Can I have them? Like, can I have the names? But you guys can reach me there, and it's spelled DANARENEE underscore and underscore underscore.
Mm-hmm.
So keep track of that.
We've been posting some bomb-ass pics.
We are going to be posting bomb-ass pics from our photo shoot today, and you can catch those over on Instagram and Twitter and all that good shit. And a little shout-out for Dominique, because she's in Disneyland living her life.
I know. I hope I did her justice today.
You did more than justice, my love.
I love it.
You can reach her on Instagram and Twitter at Dommy_Darko. That's DOMMY_DARK0. And I didn't spell it wrong this time.
No?
Because
I thought the 0 was in the Dommy.
No, it's at the Darko.
Oh.
Because I posted an update, like, for episode 9. I posted, like, a little update because we were switching to YouTube for a little bit. And I spelled her like, handle wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I spelled it DOMM_ instead of DOMMY.
That is honestly that's a great reference. That's a good movie. I'm so proud of her for that.
She really locked that down. She locked it down in, like, sophomore year.
Oh, what a gem. I love her so much.
She's a great human. I miss her so much.
I know.
All right. We're going to go give Dominique a FaceTime call.
Yeah. We're going to go talk to Dominique.
All right. We love you guys, and let us know what you want to hear on next week's episode, or what you want to hear us talk about in future episodes.
Yeah. Well, thank you for having me, Dana.
Of course, and I can't wait to have you back. Woo! Goodbye. Bye. I love you.